Hello and welcome to LastofAvari's channel. The gameplay you are watching belongs to Skyrim for PCs on Steam, and today I want to discuss for a few minutes the question that has been raised by Novabug a few days ago. While I've already made a few comments on the topic, there is only so much you can fit into YouTube comment really, so now I've decided to make a separate video response. And the question is, will there be gaming nostalgia for this decade? It is quite interesting, and some people have already answered this. I think personally that nostalgia itself is not unique, and every generation has its own, including of course the one for gaming. Years ago and these days it kinda was, at least for the past generations, easier to accomplish and enjoy it, because you could really just buy the system, buy your cartridge or disc, connect it to TV or monitor and play it, but now it's kinda becomes harder and harder, and yeah, while you can feel nostalgia for your games and gaming systems, it becomes harder to enjoy, because modern gaming systems are becoming tied to various DRM, digital rights management, and cloud services more and more. Some games require activation to install, and you can easily crack those or even pirate it from various torrent trackers and other resources. Some require activation or connection to some authorization servers to launch, and some, like Darkspore, that has been killed by EA recently, by the way, you can't even play it in single player because the servers weren't turned off, and there are no server software made available to make our own servers. So yeah, that's kinda hard, and the game relies on server-side features, so you can just crack it open and untie it from kind of authorization server, like with Minecraft, for example. Some multiplayer-only games have community strong enough to reverse engineer and create their own third-party servers. For example, World of Warcraft has a lot of this kind of creative, skilled fans that not only consume but create. On the other side, you can't really rely on it, since not every game is popular enough to accomplish that. For example, most of EA's play for free branded games are now dead, and they weren't as lucky. So that's quite annoying, because some of them were quite good, at least for my kind of taste. On modern generation of consoles such as PS4 and Xbox One, these issues are genuinely worse, because more games are dependent on data and features from the servers that is processed there, and dependent on gaming networks like PlayStation Network. I can't really tell you much what's going on there, because I don't really own any of them, but all of a few games that I own, that I have for my PS3, that is kind of previous generation. Currently, all of those games can be played not only without network, but even without a proper PSN account too, so at least that's quite nice. But I hope that it will not stop here, and maybe later with PS4 and Xbox One, maybe with the next generation of consoles, like maybe PS5 or Xbox 2. How will they be called? I don't really know. You can make your suggestions in the comments, but maybe we will be more lucky in the future. And on PCs, it's not as sad and dark because some companies actually had realized that there is demand, and quite strong demand, for a DRM-free gaming experience. For example, on GOG.com, which was created by the Polish developer of Witcher games, CD Projekt Red, you can get not only good old but quite new and modern games as well. So that is for the one part surprising, but for the second it's quite enjoyable that they are realizing that. And I hope that publishers like EA and console manufacturers like Sony will realize that too, that if games will have at least part of their functionality, like single player, independent from network services, it will raise the consumer's trust and will to invest more time and money into those games. So yeah, that will be quite good not only for gamers themselves, but for manufacturers and developers too. And some executive from EA some time ago raised that question, how they can really build up that kind of trust. But doing that stuff like they did with Darkspore and various other games is not kind of building up, is not raising this trust, that's for sure. So maybe they will turn into opposite direction, that for once will be kind of facing us consumers and not caring just on money and stuff like that. But that were my thoughts. Maybe you have something to say as well. You can make your comments in the comment section down below the video, and you can of course make a video response to Novabug directly, or maybe tag me in the tags for your video. So yeah, that was my thoughts, and see you later in the next one.